Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to file an application for OCI. Recently there has been a lot of confusion regarding the OCI applications. So I recently submitted my OCI application last week. So I know the list of documents to be uploaded, to be taken over there at the BLS office so that your application is not rejected by the BLS staff. So keep watching this video till the end. I'm going to tell you everything which you need to take with you in order and how to fill this application form properly so that your application is not rejected and it gets submitted in one go. You don't need to go over there again and again, and you don't also need to take the premium launch service. So let's get started with it. Open a Google tab and search for OCI online application. Hit enter. The first link which will open over here, ociservices.gov.in. Open this link and close this panel, close again, and then scroll down, click here to proceed. Again, click on proceed and scroll to this is the instruction how to fill the form. You can read this up. Click on I have read the instructions and click on accept. Once it is done, this will open. Enter the code over here and click on enter. Okay, this will give you the option either to fill a new application or fill a partially completed application form. So sometimes it happens that you are not able to complete the application in one go. So you can use this link, but since we are filling a completely new application, I'm going to click on fill new application. It will open a new page where we can start writing out our details. So this is a form which you need to fill. You have to fill this form very accurately and make sure that the BLS doesn't reject it. So keep your Indian passport and you can add Canadian passport with you while filling this form so that none of the details are incorrect. You have to be very thorough while filling this form and enter double check every entry before submitting it, because if even there is a minor mistake, BLS is going to reject your application and you have to go over there again. Okay, so place of submission is, since I'm filling it from Canada, select Canada. Mission is based on your jurisdiction, so whatever provinces comes under your jurisdiction, select that. For the sake of this application, I'm selecting Toronto. To identify the mission, you can go to the BLS website and over there you can find the jurisdiction which will come, which applies to you. So select that one. Surname is, let's say, Mouse. One more thing, you need to fill this form in capital. You cannot fill this form in small letters. So let's say Scooby Mouse. We are filling this application for Scooby Mouse. Now this question, have you ever changed your name? If yes, click the box and give details. So if your Canadian passport and Indian passport have different names, only then select this box. If your Canadian passport and Indian passport, which you cancelled, has both the correct names, like the same name, the first name and last name, do not check this box, because maybe before marriage your name was different, after marriage it is different, but your Canadian passport and Indian passport has the same name, they will reject this application and you have to go back. So only if the names are different in Canadian and Indian passport, only then select this. Otherwise, skip to the next question. For the sake of this application, I'm selecting male as the gender, date of birth, all these details as per your Canadian passport. Okay, so open your Canadian passport and enter the details. So let's say this person was born in 1st January 1995. Country of birth is India. Select as per your Canadian passport. Very important. Let's say the person was born in Lucknow. This is all random. Current nationality in Canada. National identification number is, keep it blank, it's not mandatory. Visible mark is mandatory, so even if there is nothing, put not applicable. Okay. For the sake of this application, I'm marking at married because married people need to enter upload few more documents as compared to the single people. So I'm taking this person as married. The person who are single, they don't need to upload the marriage certificate. Okay, so I'm showing this application. Let's say the person is married. Okay, passport number. Now these are the Canadian passport details. You don't need to enter your Indian passport details till now. Okay, so enter the details. Let's say P44123 NW. This is random number, this is not accurate. Okay, date of issue as per the passport, let's say 15th of November. Date of expiry as per the passport, let's say 15th of November 2034. Place of issue, let's say Mississauga. Check from your passport what is the place of issue. Okay, previous passport number, you don't need to enter your Indian passport details over here. Keep this field blank. Do not enter your Indian passport number, I repeat. Okay, now here comes your father details. Let's say Mickey Mouse. Your father is Mickey Mouse. Okay, father nationality is India. Father profession is, let's say, retired, but whatever applies, fill it. Okay, if your mother or father is no more, like if they're deceased, select other in this case. Okay, so I'm putting right now retired. So let's Minnie Mouse is the mother. Current nationality is India, and let's say she is also retired. Okay, now comes the spouse details. If the person has selected over here unmarried, he or she doesn't have to fill these details. Okay, are you applying your OCI on based of Indian spouse or spouse OCI card? I'm selecting no over here. Okay, so let's say the spouse name is, let's say, Donald Duck. Okay, and spouse nationality is also Canadian, and professionalism is, let's say, whatever is applied, select that. I'm selecting over here private service. Okay, date of birth of spouse, or let's say 1994, and let's say it was 31st January. Okay, now marriage registration date. Okay, as per your marriage certificate, you will not enter over here the date on which you were married. You will enter the date on which your marriage was registered in Indian court. Okay, so don't put the date of your anniversary, marriage anniversary. Put the date when your marriage was registered. So let's say this person got married in 2015, and in, let's say, Feb, 14 Feb. Okay, now spouse passport number, these are like Canadian. Since we have selected spouse nationality as Canada, enter the spouse passport details. This is all random. Okay, in the blue. Now spouse passport issue date, enter it accurately. Let's say it was 1st November. Spouse passport expiry details, let's say it's November 1st. Okay, issue place, put as per the spouse passport. Okay, relationship with root Indian, let's say I'm selecting this as self because previously you were Indian, now you got the Canadian citizenship, you have cancelled your Indian passport number, and now you're applying for the OCI card, so I'm putting it as self. You can select whatever applies to you. Okay, based on your relation, if you're selecting that, you need to select that. Click on save and continue to move into the next section. So moving to the next page, this section requires your job information. So select the appropriate. Let's say you are a doctor or whatever. I'm putting over here private service right now. Address of employer. You don't need to enter the name of the employer. Just enter the address. So let's say 100 Bay Street and comma Toronto. Let's say address is M5A0N9 in Ontario, Canada. Do not put the comma if you are keeping it blank, because once it compiles the application, it will automatically put comma after Toronto. So do not put the comma after if you're not filling anything. Okay, so an employer's contact number, enter with the country code. Okay, so let's say 910-555-12345. This is random number. Okay, now this is your present address. Enter your details, like say ABC Street, let's say Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Do not put the comma if you're filling something in the next line, because when you click on save, it will automatically put the comma over here. But if I put comma over here, it will put another comma, which will be two commas, and they'll reject your application. Do not put comma over here. Do not here as well. If I'm writing something after, then I'm putting comma, otherwise leaving it blank. Do not enter the zip code over here. You need to enter the postal code over here. They have provided a specific field for it. So enter the zip code, let's say L5R. Do not put the space. 0 and 9. Okay, mobile number, enter with the +1, so 88816. Okay, put the same number over here and give a valid email address, because they are going to send this information about your partial filled application form, so that you can enter the partial filled application form number and start filling the complete application. So give the correct email address over here. Let's say it's a scooby.mouse@gmail.com and click on next. Okay, let me show you how it will look. So once you click on next, this page will open up where they are asking you to verify the information. So go through every field which you have entered over here, whatever the information is populated over here, go through it and consult your passport as well as your spouse passport to check that you have entered all the information correctly. There is a button at the bottom to modify, like if some information is not correct, you can modify. Marriage registration date is the date on which you registered your marriage in the Indian court, not the date on which you were married. So check all this, and if there is anything which is not correct or needs to be modified, click on the modify button. But if everything is correct, click on the submit button. Let me show you what will come next. Once you have saved your image as well as signature image in JPEG or JPG format, click on yes, I'm ready with the image, and this page will open up where you are supposed to upload on the left side your photograph as well as your signature on the right side. Let me show you how it will look once it is uploaded. Once you uploaded your picture, it will come up like this, but you need to make sure that your face as well as your shoulders are visible in the picture clearly, otherwise they'll reject your application. On the right hand side, this is the preview. So as you can clearly see, the face is not yet visible. So I'm going to click on crop, and this square, move it directly over on the picture like this, and then click over here, drag it till here. Okay, so as you can see now on this display, on this preview, you can see the face as well as the shoulders. Same you have to do it for the signature. As you can see in the background, there is a table and all that. You need to make sure that it is not there. So as you can see now, this is clear. So both the picture and the signature are clear. Click on upload. Once you have uploaded both your pic and photograph, it will show up like this, and it will give you the option to whether you want to upload again or you have uploaded successfully. The picture as well as signature can be uploaded at any point of time, but make sure that you are having the complete picture of your face as well as your shoulders, otherwise they'll send it back to you. So now as you can see, it is clear. So I'm clicking on I have uploaded successfully and moving on to the next section. Now this will give you the list of all the documents which you need to upload once you have completed your application. I'll get to that later on, but let's proceed with completing on part B first. These are all the questions which you have to answer whether yes or no. It is mostly about whether you have been jail, are you involved in any terrorist activities or any scam. So just read them and then mark accordingly. If you or your any family member have applied for the OCI registration earlier, I'm clicking over here no, but if it yes, you need to provide the name and the family member, their reference number, when they applied, where they applied, and the status, whether it was granted or not granted. I'm clicking on no as of now, but if it applies to you, you select accordingly. Have you ever surrendered your OCI card or it has been cancelled? I'm marking it as no. Are you holding dual nationality? No. Have you sought asylum in any country before applying for citizenship? No. Whether the applicant has been a citizen of Pakistan or Bangladesh at any time? No. Have you ever convicted by court of law of any country? No. Have you ever refused entry or deported by any country? No. Have you been associated with any political group or accused group? No. Human trafficking, drug trafficking, child abuse? No. Have you been involved in cybercrime, terrorist activities? No. Have you been any terrorist movement, violence means or anything? No. Whether your parents, great grandparents, or grandparents ever part of in Bangladesh or Pakistan at any time? No. Whether you have worked in armed forces? No. Have you undergone any mandatory training in your native country? No. Have you been in armed forces ever? No. Are you under currently investigation? I'm marking it as no. Wanted for questioning? No. Facing any charges of offenses in any country? I'm marking it all as no. Now you need to provide the details of how you received your current citizenship. So you have give the citizenship test and apply, have the oath ceremony to receive your citizenship. That is called naturalization. Select this and provide the date of your citizenship. So let's say I'm selecting 1st October. This person got citizenship. Now click on other details, and you have to provide what was the previous nationality. Since we are applying the card for India, select India over here, and then you need to provide the passport number which has been cancelled or which you have already surrendered with the BLS. So let's say it's S9. Okay, this is your previous passport number which has been cancelled by BLS. Have you any relatives staying in India? If your family is still in India, mark it as yes. If no, mark it as no. If you're selecting it as yes, you need to provide the details of the family members which are staying in India. Let's say mother, father, or brother, and then their address as well. I'm just putting, let's say, father details. Mickey Mouse, XYZ Street, Delhi, India. Okay, I'm going to copy this address, and the relationship is father. Age of your father, let's say 65. Then add another member, and let's say it's your mother. Give the details of your mother. I'm putting the same address, mother, and then age as 60. If you have brother and sister as well, you can enter their details as well, but you can maximum enter four family members, not more than four. Okay, so has any of the applicant faced criminal proceeding? Select no, and then click on submit. Now is our last leg of this application, and you need to upload the documents on this application form. So click on upload documents. I'll share the list of documents which you need to upload over here. So let me just show you. You need to upload your current passport. You need to upload 6 documents over here with this. So let me show you which documents it needs to be uploaded. As you can see, I have already uploaded the documents which are required for a married person applying for an OCI card. 6 documents has to be uploaded. Well, let me show you the Indian visa. What will be the mandatory declaration? So type in on the Google mandatory declaration for OCI. Okay, and click on this link, declaration for OCI applicants, and here is the link to download it. So this is the declaration. You need to first take the printout of this and then fill in your application number over here. The application number is this file number you will enter over there, and then you sign it, enter your name, date, scan it, and upload it in that OCI documents. So this is what to be uploaded in Indian visa. These are the list of documents. I'll share another slide to show you what are the documents which you need to upload in which category, and what documents you need to take at the BLS, because that's a bit different from what you are uploading. That has more additional documents. So let me show you. This first tab, which is not visible, that is the tab for final submit. Click on this and it will submit your OCL application, and then you have to click on generate registration form. Click on this generate registration form, and the document will be downloaded over here. So this is the application which we downloaded, which we filled. So these are the details. You can verify it, save it, get it print, and you need to have additional documents. Let me show you the list of documents which you need to take at BLS, as well as the list of documents which we need to upload. So let me share all that with you, and just take everything. Whatever you are uploading, take the printout take the original as well as the printout of that one to the BLS office. Okay, let me just share that with you. Hold on. So these is the list of documents which you need to upload on your OCI form, along with the category under which they needs to be uploaded. The first one is your current passport. You need to upload a copy of the front page of your Canadian passport. Employment work letter. This letter is has to be from your current employer, stating that you have been working with this company from this date at this position. This need not have your salary package listed, but it has to be on a company letterhead. And even if it is not signed or stamped, that's fine. Indian origin proof. This consists of 3 pages. The first page is the front page of your cancelled Indian passport, which should show the cancelled stamp. The last page of your cancelled Indian passport, as well as the passport surrender certificate provided by the consulate. In under the Indian visa category, upload your mandatory declaration. Upload your marriage certificate in the marriage certificate category, and upload the front page of your spouse Canadian passport in the spouse passport category. Now, coming up to the list of documents which you need to carry for your OC appointment at BLS, the first is the get the printout of this application form, signed it on page 4, the current passport, your current passport original as well as the copy of the first page, Canadian citizenship certificate, original as well as copy, ID proof, you can have your driving license, original as well as copy, or any other document issued by the government, original as well as copy. Employment work letter which you uploaded on the OCI form, cancelled Indian passport, original as well as the photocopy of the first page with the cancel stamp as well as the last page. Indian passport surrender certificate, original as well as copy. Mandatory declaration and form 7. If you had the voting card with in India, you need to fill the form 7 and upload that too. Marriage certificate, original as well as copy. Passport, original as well as the copy of the first page. 2 photographs. Demand draft of CAD 3726. You need to check with the BLS website about for whose favor the DD has to be created, because it is different for different jurisdiction. So for Toronto it is different, for Ottawa it is different. So check at the BLS website the amount for which the DD needs to be prepared, as well as the favor in on whom the DD needs to be prepared. Filled and signed checklist. So these are the documents if you carry and upload. you'll be able to submit your OCI application in one go, and you don't need to take the premium loan service, and they won't be able to reject your application. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and do let me know if you have any comments or issues or any questions in the comment section, and I'll reply to them. Thank you so much. Have a good one.